Okay, today we're going to build a battery rack for our new PV solar installation. So it's actually got nothing to do with PV, but we're going to do a bit of metal work. So once again, preparation, we're using an abrasive saw. That's to cut the steel with, something to measure with, welding hammers, welding helmet, a shield for somebody who's helping me, magnets. I use a small little 160 watt DC inverter arc welder, some eye protection, welding rods, something to put on your hands because the steel gets quite hot, and some clamps. So that's basically all that we need to build the battery rack. Basically what we need to do is we need to build a rack that can house 6 of these 12 volt 200 amp hour lead calcium batteries. So they're quite heavy, so the rack needs to be very sturdy. And what we want to make sure is that there's good ventilation all around the battery, because the batteries do get hot, especially when they're under full load. So in essence what we need to do is we're going to build with an angle iron. We're going to build a little shelf where each one of these can fit in, so that the bottom is basically open, so there's airflow all around the battery. And what we need to do now is just to measure how big the footprint of this battery is, so that we can see how big we need to build that frame. Okay, so working with the abrasive saw, always make sure that you've got eye protection on. As we cut the metal, it actually gets hot, so I would recommend that you actually wear a glove. What we do is we measure the distance for the bit that we need, make a little mark, put it in the abrasive saw, but before we tighten it, without switching it on, just bring down the blade and make sure that we're going to be on the mark. Once you've done that, you can tighten and cut. And there we go. Okay, so as we cut the metal, there's some extra metal bits that's standing up on the edges. Now, the best way to get that off is with a file, just a little bit. Sometimes there's a lot. It just gives you a nice clear surface to work with. Okay, we've cut the steel for one of the batteries, and I've started putting them together with the magnets. So this is actually quite a handy little tool. It's a magnet, and you put it between the pieces of steel that will keep it in place. So it's as simple as that. The other thing is, I don't want to weld on the floor, so I want to weld on the table, but obviously it gets hot. So what I've done, there's some ceramic tiles that I just put there that will handle the heat and not burn the table. Not that I'm worried about the table, but for safety's sake. So you should be able to actually pick it up and turn it around, because we're going to weld on the other side first. The big thing with welding is that whenever heat is involved, you get distortion. And so it's very important to first start and spot weld all the bits and pieces, so that everything is in place before you start doing the proper weld. The magnets will keep it in place. Now we're going to spot on each one of these corners. Once it is spotted and we know it will stay in place, we can then go and continue and actually do proper welds. Okay, so clamp on the material that you're going to weld. My little DC inverter welder is set to about 85 amps. I think that's about right for the thickness of the rod that I'm using and the thickness of the material, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so let's spot it and see how it goes. Sure that all the little spots is fine, it looks okay. We're just going to get the welding hammer. Clean it off. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. So we can go actually we don't even need the magnets now. We can take the magnets out and we can properly weld the joints. What? Goed gedaan. Kijk, als we nou terugkomen, gaan ik daar gat invul. See, I burned a little hole there, so I'm going to pull that hole in once it's pulled down. Grind it a little bit. Okay, so other side we're going to weld that also, just to make sure it's really solid, because those batteries are heavy. They're about 60 kilograms each. Perfect. Lijkt fijn. Well, it's been a while since I worked on the project. In the meantime, we finished the cabinet for the batteries. I've installed a earth pin, and I went to my local flashing company and had some galvanized covers bent for the cabinet.